If the training audience is a group or a team, we might consider using one of these group building methods. In this video, we're going to cover 3 types: adventure learning, team training, and action learning. The nature of adventure learning provides plenty of opportunities for trainees to observe and interact with their team members, which can then help them work together more effectively. Some companies rely on this type of method to help team members get to know one another and feel more comfortable working together. In addition to building relationships, it can also be useful for increasing individual members' self-awareness and self-confidence. Although it isn't listed here, adventure learning has the added benefit of being a preference among trainees. The major drawback of this method is the physical and sometimes dangerous nature of the learning activities. Imagine your K-12 teachers whitewater rafting, or your city council completing an obstacle course. Companies can be held liable for injuries and other damages related to negligent training. Plus, these programs tend to be on the expensive side, but they don't always produce the desired outcomes. The activities don't always rely on job-relevant skills. Without practice or performance feedback, transfer is often low. Finally, some trainees don't take these programs seriously and may not be motivated to participate. A more structured, targeted method may be a better option. Something like team training is designed to achieve specific job-relevant outcomes and improve a group's dynamics and performance. There are different types of team training, like coordination training, which teaches the group how to coordinate their efforts, like how to manage knowledge within the team and hopefully share it with the rest of the organization. Cross-training, which teaches every member how to do the other jobs in case those members are absent and to develop a talent pipeline. And team leader training, which prepares the leader for the unique role and covers topics like communication and conflict resolution. The best team training programs do at least these 3 things. First, they establish shared mental models around the goals and expectations for working together and for completing the work. 2, they help group members see the good in one another and appreciate their similarities and differences. 3, these programs are job relevant to the extreme. This is what sets them apart from adventure learning, which purports to be job relevant but sometimes isn't. Team training can teach members how to share information, make decisions, and resolve conflict. To do this, team training often relies on other methods like audiovisual instruction, role plays, and action learning, which we will learn about next. When team training is designed properly, it can in fact produce the desired results, more effective teams. The same cannot be said for adventure learning, unfortunately. It happens by putting important processes in place. But it also works by providing opportunities for observation, interaction, practice, and feedback. Unfortunately, effective team training is costly and time-consuming to develop and administer. All of the team members need to participate in order to get the most out of the training. And the outcomes are influenced not only by individual level characteristics, but also group dynamics. Qualities like size, cohesion, stability. Through action learning, trainees address real problems, like how to improve customer service or lead a multi-generational workforce. Working in teams, they talk about a shared problem, while the trainer, who usually acts more like a facilitator, observes. They are encouraged to ask questions and listen to what other people have to say. The goal is for everyone to understand the problem and its true causes and consequences. Through this discovery process, trainees clarify the problem and continue to empathize with others' perspectives. The team then creates an action plan for how to deal with the problem. Once the learning event ends, they are expected to implement that action plan and report back when the team meets again. Team members who don't do their part will be held accountable, and the group as a whole will be held accountable for not addressing the problem. Individual members and the entire team will be held accountable for making sure that that plan is implemented correctly and that the expected outcomes are achieved. The principles of Six Sigma and Kaizen are related to the principles of action learning. Six Sigma training seeks to minimize errors and mistakes through action learning. Kaizen training aims to continuously improve performance by teaching employees how to teach others and participate in the feedback system. Because action learning requires observation, interaction, practice, and feedback, transfer and effectiveness tend to be high. Action learning has the added benefits of being extremely meaningful to the job by solving a real job-related problem, and highly engaging. It's hard not to participate in action learning. Finally, this method is beneficial for teaching leadership skills like conflict resolution, coaching, and facilitation skills. Unfortunately, sometimes too much attention can distract from the learning process. Plus, trainees with existing teamwork skills tend to learn more than those who are new to the team or to working with other people. All three of these group building methods can be used for different outcomes and for the same group. Adventure learning, for example, is great for onboarding, team training for getting down to business, and action learning for continuous and strategic improvement.